Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ivy and I'm a sewist. I also knit and bead. If you have watched my previous videos, you realize that all my sewings were done by hand, meaning a thread and a sewing needle. In today's video, I'll be unboxing my new sewing machine which has just arrived. Okay, so let's get started. This is the box in which the sewing machine came in. By the way, it's a second-hand sewing machine. It's in a plastic container, as you can see, and I'll be removing one item after the other. Okay, I'll just put it aside so I have enough space here to put everything, each and every item which is in here. Alright. This product came from the UK. I got it on Facebook Marketplace and it's very new. If you look at it, you realize that the previous owner did not use it that much. Okay, let's take a look. The first item is the sewing machine itself. That's it. That's the front and that's the back. It's a Singer product which I love most. I love Singer and it's one of the best brands when it comes to sewing machine, which I love, and I'm glad I was able to get this brand. The second item is the cable and the presser which is connected to each other, and I think that's what you connect to the sewing machine, as you can see. The next item is the cover for covering the sewing machine. Let me show it. Back here. This way. Yeah, so you cover it up so it doesn't get dusty. The part of the country or the part of the world I come from is very dusty, and this thing will come very handy because it will avoid any dust or any debris getting into my sewing machine. So I quite really like it. See? Yeah. The next item is really dear to me and it's a wow factor. The previous owner decided to add this sewing tool to the items. I was really surprised and very grateful that he gave me this beautiful organizer. Take a look. Okay, so let's open it and see what's inside. This is the inside part of the box. As you can see, this side is full of threads. They come in different colors. All the colors that are there, different colors. Okay, and this side too, there are threads, but they are quite smaller. Yeah. Okay, and the sides of the box, it opens up. There are tiny or smaller storage compartments. If I open this side, oops, it's full of one has just fell down. It's full of bobbins. There are loads and loads of bobbin there. So this side is full of bobbins, this side is full of bobbins, and if I come to this side, the top part is full of no, it's just 3 bobbins. So the bottom part here, it has this metallic, it looks like a small cup. If you're into hand sewing, you know what these are. They are called thimble, if I'm not mistaken, or if that's how it's pronounced, thimble. Actually, you put them into your fingers when you're sewing to avoid the needle and the thread cutting into your flesh. And I mentioned before that I used to do a lot of hand sewing, and this was a must-have, but I couldn't just get any from the market. And I don't even know how the previous owner of this sewing machine knew that this thing, I really wanted them, and I'm really grateful that I could get some. Okay, so I'll close this side and turn it round so you can see on the other end. Sorry for the noise. It's pretty much the same thing as I already showed you. Thread, a bit smaller sections or storage compartments on the side. These two sides, they are empty. Bobbin, more bobbins, empty. So probably I will see what I can put in this, and maybe buttons or stuff like that. But I have lots and lots of bobbins. Wow. Right. Okay, so we'll go on the needle section. I'll be taking one item after the other so I can show you, and I'll just leave it open like this. Okay, so here we go. I'll start with she gifted me with the scissors. Wow. Yeah, one of the must haves as a sewist or as a tailor or as fashion designer, whatever. I'll put it down there. Needles. For someone who is into hand sewing, I'm grateful. She gave me more needles. Right, I'll put it there. And I have this small bag here. I think it's tools or stuff like that. I'll open them so we can see what's inside. Right, I have this. I have no idea what this thing is. By the way, I've never used a sewing machine before, so all these things, most of them, they're pretty much new to me. I have to figure it out, like which one or what is what and what goes where. It's another new whole thing together that I have to navigate. And there I have this thing here. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it goes. I have a small pack here, but this one pretty much common sense. I can tell is sewing needles. There are 3 of them, original Singer. Yeah, I'll put it down here. There's this, I don't know, have no clue. There's this, have no idea. No, I have this thing. I don't know what that is. And there's this. I don't know what it is. Last but not least, there's this tiny thing. Oops, it just fell. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. If you know what these things are and what they're used for, please let me know in the comment section. That will make my learning journey of this sewing machine easy. Otherwise, I have to figure it out a hard way, of which I don't have time for. We are done in this box. I'll just close it up and then move to the next item. This box also have these sides pockets or spaces, which are pretty handy for my sewing book, which can just go in like that. In this book, I write all the notes that I want to keep and everything to do with sewing. I just jot it down and put it in this book. Now that I have space for it, I'm quite happy. Next item. This previous owner was a very generous person. He or she also gifted me with this tiny box here. I love it. It's not a pretty box. Yeah, so let's see what's inside. Let me put it this way. So those are the items which are inside this box. I have more sewing needles. I don't know if you can see it, very tiny. Yeah, and I have a small pair of scissors, like so. I have a tape measure. I'll just put them down here, the ones in here. I have a small tape measure, another one. I have 2 pins, wheels pins. I have more thimble, and I have more this section here. I'm not going to take them out. They are small threads. And I have this thing here. Let me just close this thing a bit. Okay, I have this small tiny box here. I have never seen anything like this before. It has these little things. It looks like coin or something. It's actually 3 of them. I have no idea what they are used for. Okay, there's a safety pin there which is stuck to it. So that's 1, 2, and 3. 3 of them. I have no idea what they're used for. I've never seen them before. And there's a small button there. So if any of you guys know what these things are for, please let me know in the comment section. I will really appreciate it. Yeah, so guys, all this sewing kit here, it cost me £50, including shipping from the UK to Ghana, Africa. There are also other items which I bought from the UK just to take advantage of shipping. By the way, these items, they are new. They are not second hand as my sewing machine here. These are all new. Okay, let me show you. First is the glue gun. This is a must-have for me. Most of my projects, I really need to use this. So it comes, I've used it before, that's why you're seeing the tube here. Yep. And this is the base part. It came with a lot of glue sticks, which is a big bonus for me. I'll be able to use it for quite some time before I start thinking of restocking. Next, French caves. The thing has come out. Yeah, I was quite happy that I was able to get these. I've always wanted them, but this part of the world, they don't come cheap. I don't know much about French caves, but I'll figure it out along the way. I have this one. I'm not pretty sure what it is used for. We'll see. L-shaped. I don't know. Pretty much for straight lines, I guess. Straight line, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure. Caves. Caves? I hope so. I know. Pins. This one, I've seen it before. There are 2 actually. I don't know if they do the same job or differently, and I'm not sure if they are both tracing wheels or is it tracing wheels or something like that. I don't know, it's something to do with tracing or cutting, one of the 2. Please, if you do know any of the uses of these things, let me know in the comment section. This one looks like a key holder with a pressing button here. I don't know what it is used for. I've never seen one like this before. No idea. And I have this tiny yellow thing. I don't know what it is used for. It has a sharp blade here. I don't know if it's for cutting or I also got this little gadget here. It's for my filming. Actually, is to hold the phone. Okay, let me show you. It holds the phone like that. Yeah. Or this way, apart from using a tripod. If you just want to sit down and talk to the camera, you can use this one. Or if you want to do multiple shoots, you can use your tripod and this one at the same time. So I quite like this gadget. It will come handy for me. Okay, so here I have my tripod. Kind of like it. It's nice and yeah. Down there. Okay, so I'll just pull it back like that, and it can go, I don't know how many meters it goes up in the air, but it's really as you can see, it's a very long stick, can go all the way. Yep. So that's really Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.